Hi, Peter Bernstein here from the floor of Cloud Expo at the Javits Center in New York City, and we're talking video surveillance with Justin Atnip of SmartVue Video Surveillance. So Justin, let's talk a little bit about a couple of things. The first one is you have this wonderful display back here. Walk us through your product a little bit.
Sure. So what we do is we take these small devices. We're truly a software platform company. Take small appliances, small devices in itself, something like the S9M, which is our new product, deploy an embedded software into it, and then give something that the customers can use in our residential market, commercial, enterprise, really hit all avenues of, or all verticals really, of the video surveillance market through multiple different devices that we have here today.
So talk a little bit about who the target market is and how it's being used, and also let's get into a little bit about why the cloud is so important.
Sure. Well, the cloud offers a couple things in the market. It offers a wide range of scalability, so it lets you take things that you normally wouldn't do as far as dragging multiple sites into one single login, allowing you to scale from 10 locations to thousands of locations or even millions of locations with simply just logging into a device in itself. So the cloud really helps us target any customer or any vertical with going from retail, like I said, commercial, hospitals, large commercial locations, enterprise buildings. We can really hit all of those verticals in the market with multiple different devices.
And you're agnostic to the cameras being used, correct?
We are. We generally try to deploy cameras that we've worked with in the past, so major manufacturers in the market or any OnVIF 2.0 camera.
So on this screen, how many cameras are we looking at being used here?
Right here, I think we got, 5 or 6 cameras here. So we have a 360 camera up there that actually takes a fishbowl view, takes that and turns it into 4 quadrants of cameras. And then we have 2 more cameras looking down here. And you can swing over and look at the quality of video that it actually puts out, which is pretty impressive.
So what's the limitation for somebody who's, let's say, watching a shopping mall?
Oh, there's really no limitations. We really try to cater to our customer in itself. So we try to receive as much feedback from the customer as possible and provide them with the best possible solution. We're really not spec to a specific frame rate or a specific bit rate. We can really cater to the customer's liking.
Let's talk about trends right now. Obviously, because there's so much surveillance going on, because of corporate governance and mandates, storage is a big issue. Talk a little bit about what you're seeing in terms of what the requirements are in the market right now.
Okay. We have a lot of customers starting to request more and more storage locally. Also having a lot of customers starting to request more storage that they would usually store locally, request that storage in the cloud. And a lot of locations today, even though bandwidth is becoming more of a commodity, it's still not high enough for them to receive large amounts of data. So with most of our systems, them being hybrid systems, we can kind of split that up and still give them a tremendous amount of cloud-based video, but also store it locally. So in the event of a disaster or something that they can't retrieve video locally anymore, we still retain most of the important data there in the cloud.
So they don't have to worry about losing anything.
They shouldn't have to worry about losing anything.
Well, video surveillance is hot, as everybody probably knows. New York City being a classic example. Can't walk around anywhere down here without being on camera. Fascinating product you have here, and have a great show.
Thank you.